We fight!
One of the most sophisticated films of 2018 so far.
The most hotly anticipated film of the year.
Absolutely.
Hands down. I guess just a bit of a preface, I don't know how this movie compares on an objective level to the first one. I haven't watched the first one since it was brand new.
I wonder why.
That movie was one of the most disappointing theater experiences that I've ever had. That
fair.
First Pacific Rim movie. I'm like, oh, the guy who made Pan's Labyrinth is
Right?
making an Evangelion movie? Sign me up.
Nope.
This one I went into with absolutely zero expectations, and I've got to say I was pleasantly surprised.
Alright.
This is not a good movie by any stretch of the imagination,
Yeah, that'd be a very hard sell.
but it is extremely entertaining. I think this movie definitely qualifies as a so bad it's good movie. There is a lot of laugh out loud goodness to be had with Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah, the movie definitely embraces what it is a little bit.
Yeah.
It knows it's a cheesy action flick. I wish it did it more. Like, Kong knew what it was, and it just went for it. I wish Pacific Rim did the same thing.
It's true. There's only really a couple of scenes where you get the full extent of the cheese. And
Yeah.
I guess those are technically spoilers, so we're not
going to get into
go
it.
over those
Yeah.
here. John Boyega was pretty good in the movie. I think it's kind of refreshing to see a British guy in a lead role in an American action movie.
I'm not a hero like my father was. He started out just like you.
It's true. The British accent is usually reserved for villains.
Yeah.
And Tom Hiddleston. I thought the acting was acceptable from all parties involved.
Yeah.
No one was particularly good. Like, I'm not writing home about any of these people.
At least John Boyega was able to do the leading man thing pretty well. He was
Yeah.
better than Charlie Hunnam was in that first movie.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Scott Eastwood was in the movie. He was fine. I don't know why he was in the movie. You could very easily have written him out.
I think we pissed him off.
Yeah, I guess you just needed the generic kind of action-looking guy, military...
Protagonist man.
Yeah. Though he wasn't even the protagonist.
No.
I thought the girl that they got...
She was fine.
She was fine.
Yeah.
It was better than I would have expected.
Yeah. I loved seeing Carl Tanner, the legend of Jin Alley, in this movie.
He was a little underdone. I wish he had more screen time, actually.
He was a fucking legend.
I was a fucking legend, Jinali. A fucking legend.
Charlie Day was Charlie Day.
Yeah.
I always like Charlie Day. He's a fun actor.
But that's just the thing, right? It's like there was nothing special about
No.
any of the acting.
There was a plot.
Yes, there was a plot. I kind of wish there wasn't a plot, though. Give me the setup. We stopped the kaiju once, now they're back.
But then we'd
Go.
be left with the Transformers movies, and those are awful.
The Transformers movies are bad for many reasons. If the opening was, we fought the kaiju and we defeated them, but now they're back, let's fight. And then it was 1.5 hours of humanity trying to survive,
They definitely did a little bit too much in this movie of pretending there was this, like, big intrigue and...
Someone let them in. Someone from Jinali.
I will say, though, there were a couple things that caught me off guard. There were a few twists that made the movie less predictable than most movies I've seen in the last year.
Yeah, this movie had a twist that I kind of went like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's interesting, yeah.
That's neat.
And to the credit of Pacific Rim, it has a score.
It has a, it
There's
has
a theme song.
a musical theme.
Yeah, which is nice. You don't get that much anymore.
No.
Usually it's generic orchestral track number 3 that plays, which is stupid. So, again, that's something Pacific Rim does right. I just wish that movies that had 90% CG action scenes would stop doing the shaky cam stuff. I understand it's a budget thing, and you were saying as well, some of the sequences...
sometimes when you don't have enough money to pour into this one shot, you gotta just fudge it a
motion
bit.
blur and shake the
it
camera.
around.
But with that said, there were some really cool moments. I wish it was just like kaiju, robot, fight, and just tear down a whole city.
But see, the thing is, if that's what they did, the movie would be 10 minutes long. Because this isn't a Transformers movie. It doesn't have an enormous budget, right? They can only really...
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
guess you're right.
No, I would recommend watching this if you want to have a laugh. We laughed out loud several times.
Yeah.
I will say I would watch this over any of the Transformers movies.
I would wholeheartedly agree. What I will disagree with you on, though, is don't bother going to watch it. There's a lot of movies coming out over the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
There's no reason to watch this one.
Oh, no, sorry, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say go out and pay full theater price.
Ah, okay.
Like
Sure,
if,
yeah.
If, you know.
When it's out on DVD at
It'd be,
your local
this would be
Blockbuster.
great for... Yeah. This would be great for a bad movie night.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching ʻseSHən. If you like this review, please hit that like button and leave a comment letting us know what you thought of Pacific Rim Uprising. If you saw it, which, let's be honest, you didn't. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and you'd like to see more in the future. There's some other videos up here on the screen you can check out if you have the inclination to do so. Thank you very much once again, and take care.